Oh my God. I've been talking this whole entire time and I'm muted. Oh my God. Man, okay, so let's start over. Thank you so much because I was really getting into it. So, hi you guys. If you like the vibe, subscribe. What's up, Reptile Lover? Love you very much. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope work is well. Hope everything's going good. Hopefully your job is treating you well around like this holiday season. What I was saying is that I did not feel like coming on here today. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not. And I look how I feel. Okay. Hi Monique, welcome in. I look how I feel. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah, I feel a little lately. Okay. And I was saying that life feels messy when. Sorry, that TV was really loud. I was just hoping it wasn't too loud. But life feels messy when you're doing things the right way. So I didn't feel like coming on here. I didn't feel like talking. But it's like I haven't been on here in like I want to say like a few days. So I've been in contact with one of my moderators, and she was like, we're like brainstorming on what like the next life is gonna be, and then she was like, well, where are you gonna go on live? And so I got really really sick, you guys, because I have really bad allergies, and I ate something and it took me out for like 2 days. I was out like 2 days, so that kind of like pushed me back some. But then like in my personal life, I'm going through like a lot of different things. So I haven't really been in a mood to like get on here and like kind of like pour out because I need to pour into myself. And I never want to get on here like not being genuine or get on here being like a bitter ass black woman. I don't want to get on here being that, you know what I mean, or just being like a bitter person in general, or projecting the way that what I'm going through and everything that I'm feeling onto you guys. So if I'm not in the right space, or if I'm not on here giving y'all what y'all love, which is the high energy, the craziness, the wild crazy funniness, like if I'm not able to give that to you guys, then I try not to get on here, you know what I mean. So but yeah, if you're here, I probably look a mess, and if I look a mess, that's fine because I feel a mess. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. First of all, let me say, if you're new to the channel, or if you're new here, if you like the vibe, please subscribe, hit that like button, so that way you can be notified of when I come back on here, when I post videos, do shorts, do lives, all that stuff, so that way you're able to like follow me or whatever. Okay. If you're looking for something real, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're looking for something funny, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're looking for high energy, high vibrations, if you're looking, you know what I mean, to connect with somebody that's real, that's honest about what she's going through and what's going on in her life, go ahead and hit that like button. You feel me? Okay, I just have to get that out the way. So yeah, let me catch up. Let me see. Reptile Lover, if you need anything, just text me. Yes, thank you so much for that, Reptile. I love you for that. Always supporting me. And every time I hit you up, you always answer. So I love that. Hi D Thomas, how are you? How you been? I'm glad that I'm connected with you guys, and I'm glad that I'm on here. Like I said, my life, I look a mess, I feel a mess. Well, maybe I don't look a mess, but I feel a mess. Um, you said you and your grandbabies have been sick with the flu. Hi, Neek. I was just talking about you. I was hoping I sent you a I hit you up, send you an email, but I don't know if you saw it. Okay, so something must be going around then. Something must be going around then because I was down for like 2 days. I was down for like 2 days. And then my mom said that she was sick and my two brothers were sick. So maybe it's something going around. I hope I'm sending out and hoping that you guys heal like really fast. Neek, what time is it live tonight? You did email me back? Okay, I just checked it, so maybe you just wrote me back because I kept checking it to see because I don't want to miss your email. Yeah, I'll be back on here at 7 tonight. At 7. Um, no problem. Yeah. Okay. So no problem at all, D. So maybe I caught something because I was down. So now I've been scared to eat anything. Um, but I have some talking points. I wrote some things down that I want to cover because I don't want to miss anything. So let me read what I put. I put here, you guys. I said you're no longer at the worst point, but you're not at the reward stage either. That's where I'm at in my life right now. So it's like I'm making like a lot of different changes in my life that I know that's gonna better me, but better me and help my like my well being. Because right now I'm kind of like I feel like I'm like in a like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, D. Um, And that's another reason why I'm probably looking like this. Cause like you guys, when I said I was down, your girl was freaking down. Okay. I mean, couldn't even move, couldn't get out the bed, nothing. So I feel like I'm still recovering. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here raw, whatever. If I look, whatever. Okay. So right now it's like I know that I'm making like a lot of. It's so funny. It's so funny. Now that I'm talking, the TV was loud. Now that I'm talking, the TV's down because people be want to hear what I'm saying. But now in my life, it's like I'm making a lot of changes. But the thing is that like it doesn't feel good. I'll be honest with you. It does not feel good. It does not feel good. And really putting yourself first and putting your well-being first and doing what works best for you, it does not feel good. So even though I know that it's gonna catapult me and put me in the right direction, I feel like very shitty. Very shitty. Hold on just a minute. Sorry guys. And yeah, it's like God wanted me to make a lot of changes in my life, you guys. And the next week I'm gonna be like solo dolo on my own. And it's a lot for me to process. It's a lot for me. It took a lot for me to take courage to get to where I'm at right now. Okay, like when you're leaving a relationship, when you're leaving leaving things behind, it takes a lot from you. Okay, it strips you, and that's how I feel right now. But it's like I have to do what I have to do, and I'm just being obedient to God, and I'm moving forward. But it's been like a lot for me to like process. Okay, a lot for me to process in my life right now. And I was like, my life just feels like shit, look like shit, is just shit. Well, let me not say. All right, I think I'm being a little bit dramatic. Thank you so much, Neek. Thank you. I think I'm being a little bit dramatic. I think I'm being a little bit dramatic because it's not shitty, but it just feels like it, right? But I prayed yesterday on a whole bunch of different things because going in the new year, like everything's gonna be changing. So different things that I've been like kind of like worrying about. I said like a long prayer on it, and I was like, God, I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how this is gonna work. So I just did a lot of prayer. But yeah, it's like life right now. Like you guys, like it's like been like a lot to take in. So that's one point. I also put right here that this is an uncomfortable middle where growth happens. So I'm very uncomfortable right now. When I mean very uncomfortable, like you guys, this is the first time I'm ever like moving out on my own. Okay, I never been on my own. Like right when I like got out of high school, um right out of high school, I met my ex partner, and then boom, we moved in together, and that's how it's been. So now it's like I'm this is the first time I'm ever gonna be solo. So I had to do like a lot of different little things, all these things like by myself. And I do a lot like you guys. I'm headstrong when it comes to like my bills or any finances or anything I got to do. I always take care of it. So, but it's like dang, like trying to take care of everything, and then on top of that, you're trying to like deal with your mental and your emotions. Like it's a lot. It's a lot all at once. Most definitely when you're leaving something, you know, like I said, it's all love. Okay, that's another thing. This one I don't like when you're leaving somebody. Hi Kay. When you're leaving somebody, people are always talking about like the negative. Like they're always saying, oh, like it's a horrible breakup, we're on bad terms, blah, 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 all that stuff. But my situation, it's God's all in it, but it's no love lost. Okay, like when I say it's no love lost, like it's mutual. It's no love lost. Like still great friends. We get along. Like everything is great, right? So, but still, like leaving something that you're in for so long, it's like a lot, you know. But at the end of the day, like as I grow up, and as I been like evolving and becoming the woman that I am, I'm just noticing that like when I was younger, when I got married, and all my needs and wants were a certain way at that time, and then now that I'm a grown ass woman turning 34 and like when the fuck is my excuse me language. My birthday's next. What is the hell? I'm telling y'all, that's how I've been. It's been a lot going on. My birthday's like next Friday. Yeah, next Friday. I'm gonna go get my nails and feet done too, actually. So, but yeah, my birthday's next Friday. So I'm turning 34. So it's like the person that I am now, it's like everything is different and I gotta just get rid of a lot of stuff. It's like I just like a lot of things are not serving me, right? So even in relationships, friendships, mainly relationships and friendships, when things are not serving me, I'm the type of person like I like to stay there a little bit longer than I need it. What you say, awesome to baby girl Neek? Um, it's like when I stay longer than God needs me to stay there, right? So that's my problem. Oh, the birthday. Yes, 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 yes. Um, yeah, so it's like I stay longer, and it's like I've been doing this for a very long time, staying in things that don't serve me, and I don't like the way it allows me to feel. And I'm like, I don't waking up every day just drained. I don't wish that on nobody, so it's time to make changes. So, and that's what I'm doing. So it's very uncomfortable for me. All this stuff is very uncomfortable. But I prayed. I was like, God, I don't know what the heck you trying to. I don't know what's going on. You're like just changing up my whole entire life, and I'm just gonna follow. I'm just gonna do it. Even I'm gonna do it uncomfortable because I like to be comfortable. But God cannot work in your life, and God can't change and take you to the level that you want to go to comfortable. You know what I mean? You got to go to places you never been before to get to where you never been and where you want to go. If that makes sense. So, yeah, it's been a lot to unpack. I also said I've been feeling like a lot of like heaviness, loneliness, and confusion. A lot of that going on. 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. I have to talk. But this, my son has been on one today. I don't know what's going on. Like, we do good, and then, like, he goes to my mom's house, and she lets him kind of do whatever. And then, like, he comes back, and then there's, like, rules here. We just don't let him run rapid. And then he starts screaming, throwing stuff, like all the other stuff, like a typical toddler, because he doesn't want you to tell him nothing. And I'm like, that's not how the game goes, babes. Like, I can't just let you run like a wild animal. We're not doing that. So he's been having one of his days. But anyway, yeah, I've been feeling a lot of heaviness, loneliness, and confusion. I've been feeling that a lot because I don't know what the hell's going. Like, you guys, like leaving relationships, like it's not for the weak. Okay, it's not for the weak. And I to be honest, like some people, they jump into like they're in something and then they feel like they got to jump into something else, right? Or they're in something, a relationship, and then they feel like they got to start talking to other people and stuff to help them get through stuff. What? That's too much energy. Okay, that's way too much energy. That's too much energy. Too much energy. I can't do it because the way I feel right now, I don't have the energy to text, text a man, call a man, go to dinner with the man. I don't have the energy to do. I don't no rebounds. I don't have the energy to do entertain anybody because my main focus. Nick said that's facts. Facts for real. Yes, my main focus right now is like getting myself together. Because if I'm not together, then my kids not gonna be straight. So getting myself together for my kids and then my little fur baby. Okay, myself together for myself, my kids, and my fur baby. That's it. I'm not focused on nothing else. Like no sex, no nothing, none of that stuff. It's not on my mind. Right? It's not on my mind. So when people jump into all this stuff, I'm like, bro, like if I'm not right, then I don't want to. I don't feel like that's fair. If you're stuff in your life and like you're still got to do some healing. You know what I mean? And then you just bring somebody else in that. I don't believe in that. Right? And I'm honest. If people want to talk to me, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Check in with me like 6 months, 10 months, or to a year. Then we could try to. But right now, no. You know what I mean? So no. So anyway, I've been really like processing my feelings through like everything because I'll be honest, I feel like my life is like I don't know where it's gonna go from here. I don't know where it's gonna go from here. I don't have a clue. And I told God, I said, I know that you planned out my tracks, and I know that you see what I don't see. So I'm trusting what you see because I don't see it. I don't see a goddamn thing. I don't see it. You know what I mean? So it's like putting yourself is very hard. It's been hard for me because I put people before myself, right? And how people feel. I deal with things and I tolerate things because how other people feel matters more than what I feel. And now it's like I'm feeling what that feels like of me pouring in other people and my cup is not being filled. That's not fair to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that part. Um, And I would say I feel just stuck right now because going into the unknown, you don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Going to the unknown, you really don't know what to expect. But I see so many people that are like starting over. They're moving to different states. They're moving to different states. They're leaving situations, just changing up everything. That's what I've been doing. Like I even went through my closet. I went through this whole entire house, you guys, because I don't like to be last minute when moving, and I'm moving like a week. So I went through this whole entire house, threw out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm about to go through my clothes now and throw out stuff. So I just been really like trying to like really, when I say start over for the new year, really starting over for the new year. Even though that I don't feel that great right now, with my decisions and things that I'm doing, because it just doesn't feel right. Like leaving something that you've been in, like you guys, I've been in a relationship for 14 years. Like leaving something like that it's not for the weak. So yeah, but I could talk to you guys about it. I don't know if people that know me watch my channel, but I don't think they do. So I'm able to tell you guys really what's going on. What's up, Noble? How are you? I'm able to talk to you guys freely because it's like, I, you know, other people it's like they hear something, run and tell her. I don't know, but I feel comfortable with telling you guys what's going on. So it's like my whole entire life right now. I just gotta do some things different. But I know people always say like, why am I saying a lot? A lot of people always say, oh, it's better to start your life. And there you go saying again. It's better to start your life over in your 20s, and it's better to like make the right decision so that way in your 30s you're already set. Well, I didn't take that route. In my 20s, I was just like in my 20s, I was just kind of like just living life, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't take anything from that. Noble, I'm good. Michelle, how are you doing? Sounds kind of shaky, nervous, your voice shaking. Bro, I've been sick. Yeah, I've been sick. I've been sick. That's why I'm kind of like sounding like that. Yeah, you weren't here in the beginning of it. I was down, bro, for like 4 days. I don't know what was going on. I was like down, bro, super down, super sick. So my body's like trying to recover. So yeah, I noticed that too yesterday when I was talking. I was like, why does my voice? I'm shaking my leg too. I shake my leg all the time. It's just a natural thing I've been doing ever since I was like a little girl. So I don't know if that's that. But yeah, that's why I kind of yeah, I'm not nervous or anything. Your girl has been down and out, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. So your sister's sick too? Okay. And then hi Jacob. Sorry I didn't say hi to you. Your sister's sick? Yeah. Another subscriber on here, D Tom, and she said that she's sick and her grandbabies are sick too. She said they all had the flu. And my mom said that she was sick and my brothers were sick too. So I think something is like kind of going on. And usually when I'm like sick, my voice goes out. So like if it's sounding like that, I was like, damn, I hope it doesn't go out. Cause when it goes out, it's like, I mean like this deep. It's like hella deep. Hella deep. Yeah, it's the flu too, bro. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. I think that's what's going on. Cause I was like, bro, that's why I haven't been on here. And I was telling Neek, that's why I haven't been on here because I've been trying to like recoup. And I feel better now. Like I went to the gym and stuff today. So I just got the flu vaccine because I'm not trying to get sick. Hey, bro, I scheduled to get a flu vaccination like a couple months ago, but I got so busy I didn't go. So maybe I should have got it. Maybe I should have got it. But I'm so glad you got it. Neek said, hi, Noble. So glad you're back. Yeah. I was bored without you. Who you talking to? Noble or me? Neek, I was looking forward to your emails. I kept checking. I'm like, did she say something? Did she say something? Did she say something? I was bored. Like, I was like, I'm glad to be back, you guys. It feels so weird, Neek, like not being on here. I was like, let me get back on here. You girl. You said you've been bored. I know. That's why I was like, we gonna take it up a notch. Yeah, Noble was cool. We gonna take it up a notch. We gonna get in tonight at 7. I got your email with the questions and stuff, and I'm gonna print it out and then look over it and all that stuff and kind of get organized for tonight. So we gonna get back on it. We gonna get back on it. We're gonna get back on it. And then like I wanna say like that whole Christmas let me see. That whole yeah, the whole week of Christmas, I'm like off. So I'll be moving and stuff. So I'll be on here too with you guys. No, what's that thought? Yo. But thank you for so much for that, Noble, to check in and make sure I'm good. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. So when I'm talking about you guys doing the right things doesn't always feel good. Another point that I put out here is making responsible choices can feel isolating or stressful. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Noble, I miss you too. Glad you're back. Keep the conversation going. Also, yes. Usually when Noble's in here, Nick, he be like really engaged. I love that. Nick, you too. So yeah, you guys, I was saying right here, making responsible choices can feel isolating or stressful, and that's how I've been feeling. Like I've been making a lot of decisions based on what God's telling me and how I'm feeling, and then it's been really really hard for me because I'm always like trying to consider everybody else before I make a decision or when I make a decision. But I can't do that anymore. So I'm like, nah, I gotta consider and put myself first. But I'm not gonna lie, putting myself first, it feels great. It feels amazing and stuff like that. But like being on my own, I'm really nervous. I don't know what to expect. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what to expect. The good thing about me is that like I have a second job, but I've been waiting for them to pick up and give me work again. So I'm gonna try to find another one that I can work like part time and stuff like that. So and I like having extra money coming in. But the good thing about me is that I always save. I save. Like I save a lot of money. Cause I like to save and I like to live comfortable. I don't like to live stressed. I don't like to and if different things come up. So Noble said, my show, are you planning on traveling next year? Yes. I actually want to go to Detroit. Detroit. Probably not saying that right. Apologize. I want to do traveling next year. I want to go there because Clarissa Shields, she's fighting out there in her hometown town at the Little Caesars Arena. And she said she's gonna have VIP tickets to where you get like front row seats. You get to go to her press conference. You get to join her like workout and stuff like that. So I'm really planning on doing that in February. So I'm I'm waiting for her to drop them tickets. I'm waiting for her to drop them tickets because right when she dropped dropped the tickets. So yeah, that's the first thing. I want to go to a lot of boxing matches, no matter where it's at. I want to do a lot of that. She's fighting Franchon Cruz. They fought before for her first debut. She fought her, and now they're fighting again. And I don't know if you heard, Clarissa like just signed like an $8 million deal. So I want to go to that. But yeah, I want to do it. What about you? Are you planning on traveling? I want to do a lot of traveling. Like in 2026 is gonna be like my chill, cool girl era. Like relaxing, a lot of spa days, going to the park, going hiking, like traveling. You know what I mean? Like even if it's like I'm going somewhere for like 2 days, or even if it's like going to like I have families that live in like Vegas. Even if it's going out there, staying out there for like a weekend or something like that. Like I'm gonna really just start really getting out because sometimes my well it does not sometimes my stress consumes me and it allows me to kind of isolate myself. And even my friends, like they ask me to go out and do things all the time, but I always tell them no because I'm so focused on what's going on like in my inner circle and in my house and stuff like that. So, but it's like that's not fair to me. So next year I really plan to like get out. Did you hear about the Tyson and Mayweather fight? Yeah, okay. So I heard about that. I wouldn't mind going to that, but I heard about that, but then it fell off. So I don't know if it's still happening. Is it still happening? I don't have any concrete plans to travel right now, but working on something with my siblings. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hi, Emily. Yeah, make sure you stick to your plans, man. If you plan on a trip, one trip, two trips, like I know like some people feel like if they're traveling, they gotta travel like a whole bunch of times a year. Like, man, even if it's like two times, like that's good. You know what I mean? If even if it's like two times a year, so I tell myself at least like 2 to 3 times a year. Next year, I'm gonna travel. Yeah, I'm gonna get out and travel. I'm gonna plan a summer trip for my babies though. I want to take them. I want to take them to what is that? Knoxbury Farm. Hi, Kay. I want to take them to Knoxbury Farm. So, doing a lot of things different next year, you guys. Like this year has been really like, it's been great and it's been exhausting. Okay, it's been exhausting. So, let me see what else I wrote down. Um. Oh, I put here, it says growth doesn't always look exciting at first. And people always talk about growth and growth and growth, but they don't talk about the work you gotta, the work you gotta put in. They don't talk about the growing pains of growth. Like right now, my growth looks a mess to me. Like when I look in the mirror and I look at myself, I just look a mess because it's like I'm just like rebuilding myself right now, you know? And I'm like, I have to tell myself, remind myself, like your life is not, your life, yeah, you're starting over, but your life is not over. You're just regrounding, just doing things differently. So, but I got a lot of good content coming for you guys. Like I'll be doing Neat gave me an idea about doing like a what is it, like a Christmas blog, and I think that's gonna be dope. And I'm going to my mom's doing a Christmas decorating party tomorrow, so I'm gonna do some content on that. Man, it's like it be lit. So I want you guys to see that. Also gonna do like be able to do more videos, and I got a lot of good stuff coming for you guys next year. And then I also want to continue to, you know, do lives and give you guys more of my time, which next year I will be able to. So, yeah. Um I can go on and on and on and on and on about what I'm talking about, but basically, yeah, I'm going through it right now. But everybody is. So, that's why I don't I'm going through it, but I'm going through it with grace, and I'm just praying, man, that everything works out. I'm praying, praying, praying that everything works out on my behalf. Because I'm like, bro, like, and then, like, people, you know, are like, I be watching a lot of stuff about people like dating and stuff like that. Dating out here just looks scary. Dating out here, like, everybody, and I noticed, like, I was watching, like, this whole Blueface thing yesterday. Last night I was binge watching all the drama that be going on, and when I was like listening to these girls that he's like and like you know, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all may hate me, but I think Blue is cool. I don't agree with all that craziness he got going on, but like as far as like his craft and stuff like that, like as far as how he like markets himself and like his music and stuff, like I think he's cool. But yeah, a lot of these women just sound broken, bro. Just broken, no morals, no self esteem. I'm like, damn, y'all women are famous, y'all got money, and y'all still insecure. So that's when like people materialistic things don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? It don't mean anything because still like having a whole bunch of money in your pocket is not gonna make you have self esteem. It's not gonna make you have morals. You know what I mean? It's not going. It doesn't do anything. So I noticed that I'm like, I don't understand why all these women out here just taking less than what they deserve. Like y'all really taking less than what y'all deserve out here? Like y'all cool with that? Like y'all cool with having half a man? Like I don't know why women having a half, a quarter, a dime of a man, like y'all, a lot of women are cool with that. And I'm like, no, like if I'm not your priority or the number one, like then what are we doing? I don't understand that. So, um, and a lot of people are just out here insecure and just interacting with people. I mean, you can do whatever you know you can do whatever's best for you, but I personally I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Um, Another talking point that I said, I want you guys to know that you can be proud of yourself and exhausted at the same time. Okay, even though I said that I'm like pretty worn out, and y'all can probably tell, well, I've been sick and I've been also like, you know, mentally like in kind of like in survival mode a little bit. But I've been in survival mode for a long time. But so the crazy thing is that y'all wouldn't be able to tell that I'm in survival mode because I hide it so well. But it's like I'm proud of myself for making the changes. I'm proud of myself for doing the personal, for doing the growth. I'm proud of myself for consistently calling my grandmother and allowing her to pray in my life and allowing her to be honest with me and help me work through different things that I went through in my life. I'm proud of myself for, you know, meeting with my counselor every 2 weeks. The homework that she has me do, I've been doing it, and it's gonna be nice though. In my own spot, I'll be able to talk to her freely on FaceTime. Right now, I have to like go outside and like talk because there's people all in the house. But now it's gonna be nice to be able to like talk to her face to face and really like get a lot more out of my session. So I'm glad that I've been doing that. And the thing is that like I'm not a perfect person, okay, and I'm not a saint. And I can be very difficult at times. I'm not gonna lie, I can be very difficult to get along with, depending on what day you catch me on. Depending on what day you catch me on. Like I can be really cool, and then I can be really, really like difficult. You got what I'm saying? So like that's why people are like, oh, baby, I want to wife you on stuff. You probably won't even last a day, but I know I have things that I gotta work on. I disagree, my show. I can't F with Blueface. I mean, he's crazy, bro. I mean, that's why I don't like saying it because I get trolled when I say that. The way he moves and stuff like that, bro, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't agree with all that stuff. And I think it's sad that all those women feel like they gotta deal with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like they feel like they gotta deal with that. But a lot of the things that he does, I said so his music, his craft. You know what I'm saying? I like his music, his craft, how crafty he is, not his lifestyle and how reckless he is and all that stuff. Like I don't agree with that. And like beating on women and all that stuff, I don't agree with that. And I don't understand why those women would even want to deal with somebody that like that's like that. That's exhausting. Noble, that's exhausting. When I was catching up on the drama last night, and I don't even like watching stuff like that because I'm like, look, I don't want to consume that stuff. I don't want to consume all that negativity because I already got my own stuff going on. But I was like, let me just see what's going on. My show, nobody's perfect, but the point is to try to improve. I like that you said that. That's the thing. That's why I was like, I used to beat myself up a lot because I used to have people tell me all the time, like I'm just like this horrible person, And it's like I'm not a horrible person, but I do have things that I do have to improve on, right? So when they tell me that, I'm like, that's cool. Like I understand what you guys saying, but as a horrible bad person, like nowhere near that. But do I have stuff that I have to work on? Do I have baggage that I got to clean up? Most definitely. But the thing is that like a lot of people don't like to take accountability. I don't mind saying that I have problems. I don't mind letting people know that I'm not perfect. I don't mind letting people know, hey, bro, my life is not all that it is right now. But in the midst of it, I'm happy. I'm happy. My mom asked my brother, she was like, out of everybody in everyone in our family, who would you say that's happy all the time? Who would you say that's always in a good mood? Like who would you say that's like a naturally like happy go person? And he was like, yeah, Big Mama on my mind. Always. And I love that he noticed that. You know what I mean? No matter what, you guys like you gotta keep it pushing. Hi Banana, how are you? Banana, I'll be back on here at 7. I know I'm on here like on a like an unusual time, but I'll be back on here at 7. It's gonna be dope tonight at 7. Let me see. What are you doing for Christmas? I'm gonna go to my mom's house for Christmas. So I'm moving into my place like 3 days before Christmas. Um, yeah, 3 days before Christmas. So but my place is like 5 minutes up the street from my mom's house. I did that on purpose, you guys. My mom's house is so beautiful. Like she's been renovating, doing everything different. Like the blinds. It's a beautiful house. Beautiful house. And I really like being over there. My kids love being over there too. So we gonna have Christmas over there. I'm gonna make sure I record it too. I'm trying to debate. I'll probably do some shorts, but I'll record it. So that way I can like post a video up so you guys can see how we do Christmas like each year. So that's gonna be really fun. And I got some gifts underneath that tree too, so I'm excited about that. My brothers and my mom, they got me gifts, so I'm very, very excited about that. But I gotta work on today, buying everybody gifts. I need to buy me a bed though, a bed and a comforter set. You know what I mean? A bed and a comforter set. So yeah, I gotta do that. But that's what I'm doing for Christmas. One moment. Sorry guys, I told y'all my son's acting. I don't know what's going on with him today. Banana. You say you'll be back on here at 7? Okay. Facts. And I'll be here on time, you guys. Because usually during the week, I get off of work around like 6 or 7. So I'd be a little bit late getting on here. But on the weekends, like I don't be doing nothing. So I'll be in here at 7. Yeah, I know. I was when I talk to people, I like to get on mute. Y'all can hear me now, right? Neek, I'm about to say, where you go? Where you go? So, yeah, you guys. I just want to come in here and vent. Well, not really vent, but come and talk to you guys, let you guys know why I haven't been on here. But like through it all, you guys, we just gonna keep rocking and rolling, keep the lives going. We just gonna keep it, we gonna keep it going. Okay. I tell myself, no matter what through, like I still want to show up for you guys. But like I didn't want to get on here with the bubble guts, bro. And then I'm talking to y'all, and then I gotta go, hold on, and go to the bathroom and stuff. I know that's TMI, but when I say I was down, bro, I was down. I was down. I was down. So other than that, I'm talking about like not me being sick, but like if I have off days or whatever, like I still want to come in here. I still want to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? So, Noble sake, you keep doing your thing, my show. Don't let them bring you down. I love that. Yeah, facts. You know what, Noble? I'll be honest with you. Can I be honest with you? Yeah, you seem like you like honesty, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to allow people to bring me down all the time. When people say things or people shut down things or when people used to say things about like what I was trying to do and shit like that. Um, I used to have a lot of friends like that. They'll find videos of me singing or find different things and like tear me down, shit, send it to other people, talk bad about me all the time. And then when people used to do stuff like that, and that used to really stop me in my tracks, and I wouldn't even post, sing, nothing. And I'd be like, damn, like I just can't have fun and just live my life, you know what I mean? But now I'm at that point where it's like, bro, no matter what you do, like whatever. People gonna have something to say about it. They are. People gonna have something to say about it. And another day and age, another day and age. What am I saying? I was talking to my daughter, and I don't know. I don't like how like when I tell her certain things, sometimes she switch it up into her own little language. That's why I like to talk to her because she was like, "Well, you said what she said? It will. You'll be right back." Okay. She was like, "Well, you said that what did she say? I said something about like weak or mentally weak or something she said that I said. And I'm like, I was like, wait. Because when it comes to my kids, you guys, I'm really intentional with how I speak to them. Because when I was growing up, I wasn't spoken to like that. You know, I wasn't spoken to in a respectful way as a child. And growing up, no, no. Yeah, not gonna get into that. But so when I talk to my kids, I'm really intentional and I watch what I say because I know that you can easily tear a kid's self esteem down. That's not my goal. So I tell my daughter, I'm like, no, that's not what I said. I told her, I said that when it comes to life, like you're very overly sensitive sometimes, and the way that life is, you can't get in your feelings like that, like to where it consumes you or like make you depressed. Like you gotta learn how to like channel your emotions, like that. And I told her, I was like, I don't talk to you like that. So that's exactly what I said. Like you could be a little bit overly sensitive, but the world will what? And she was like, Mom, yeah, you said chew me up and spit me out. Exactly. So with her, I'm telling her, bro, you gotta have like tough skin. So, but yeah, I was like, what? Like, some people just talk to their kids any type of way. I don't do that. I like if I'm about to say something like reckless, I'm kind of like I go quiet and I gather my thoughts because I'm like, if I say this little kid gonna cry. So let me watch. Yeah. So when it comes to my parenting, you guys, I do it way different than how I was brought up. Um, Before I read the comments, yeah, I'm different to my kids like that. And if I feel like something that like comes up that was done to me, and I feel like it's bleeding into my parenting, then I recognize it and I change it up. But yeah, I don't believe in like breaking their spirits down or anything like that. But I told my daughter, I was like, you gotta like, bro, like the thing about me is that different things that I went through in my life, it taught me how to navigate through things. So when I go through different things, like the different things that I go through, I feel like if an average person goes through it, they'll probably break down. Right? They probably have an anxiety attack. I'll be honest. Like I'd be like, bro, y'all can walk in my shoes for a moment. But like the life that I was dealt is not for the weak. But because God, I'm so grounded in God, and I went through tough things, I can get through all things. So when different things come my way, I don't even break a sweat because I'm like, okay, I've been here before. I've been, you know what I mean? Like with my daughter's dad, we used to go through different things and stuff, and like he'll be bent out of shape. I just look at him like he's like what are you thinking? I'm like you're bent out of shape. Is that gonna like change the situation? Like no, like I'm not gonna cry about it. We both gotta brainstorm and we gotta figure out how it's gonna work. Like I don't freak out in situations like that. I don't. Like I'm like, okay, like I have my feelings, but at the end of the day, I put that aside and I have to do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like even with my dad, when my dad passed, I did not want to go to that funeral. It took everything in me to go to that funeral. I'm telling you, I was not gonna go. But I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta put that aside and do what's right. So you got that's what you gotta know. Like I tell my daughter, she cries a lot. I don't know if y'all got kids that cry. She cries a lot about a lot of different things and but I'm like, okay, you can cry and now let's get back on the grind. You got what I'm saying? Like you can have your moment, but you gotta keep going. You know what I mean? So anyway, welcome in, cowboy. She won't survive in a Jamaican household. No, Nick, no, she won't. She won't. She won't. My brother was messing with her and he said, got all that because her hair is really long, but she used to wear it straight. Now she wears it curly, but she used to wear it straight and it was always really, really long. We cut it now, but it was super long. And he was like, with all that weave in your head. Then she started crying. I'm like, why are you crying? He said, I got all these weave in my head. I put my hands in her head. I said, I don't feel tracks. Is there tracks in there? No. So why are you crying? Like little things like that. Nah, I don't think she will. Nah, she real sensitive, which is like, I mean, it allows me to empathize with her because like all that crying and falling out when she was like growing up, I didn't understand it because I was like, hey, stand up, like. But I'm like, when you have a little girl, like she now the reason why I cry and I allow myself to feel and I express my emotions is because she taught me that. You know what I mean? My daughter taught me that because I was never taught that. Because as a young girl, you guys, like I told y'all, my dad was really heavily in my life, so he raised me different. So my daughter was able to teach me like how to like empathize and be an empath, more of an empath. You know what I mean? So, but man, all that crying shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on. And I hate when she cries. I hate when she cries. I'm like, okay, what's going on? What I need to fix? What I need to do? What I need to do? What I need to do? Because I don't like when she cries. And I'm like, what is it? What is it? Let's fix it. Let's fix it. So I don't like when my daughter cries. It hurts me, but I try not to, like I be trying to listen to her, but it hurts me when she cries. I'm like, girl. Anyway, okay, if you're being bullied, Emily, you gotta report it, boo. You gotta report it. I don't like bullies, you guys. I don't like bullies. I used to get bullied a lot too. I don't like bullies, but you gotta report it. You can't just let that bully just be bullying people like that. That's why I noticed a lot of people don't like to report stuff. Report that shit. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. I was driving in South Phoenix and I seen a crackhead just mad, bro, throwing oranges out of the car. Boom! Grab an orange. Boom! On the freeway. I said, hey, there's a crackhead out here upset throwing oranges at somebody's car. And I had to dodge him. He's a crackhead throwing oranges out here. I wasn't going to go out there and fight that crackhead. I feel you back in elementary school. I used to get paddled. What? They got paddled back there? By the principal, I used to brutally paddle me until I couldn't cry anymore. I thought paddling was like back in the day. How old are you? If you're under 18, don't answer that. If you're under 18, don't answer that. But paddle, I thought that was back like in my like big mama days. Okay, well, Emily, you gotta do something. Did you tell your parents? Have your parents called down to the school? Nick, I will wall out when people mess with me once we throw hands, they don't bother me. Hey, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Once you show people like you're not messing with them like that, or you show people that you're not that you don't play like that, sometimes you gotta put the pause on them one time, and they leave you alone. My cousin stopped messing with me when I was younger. I picked up a rake. My little cousin was messing with this. I was like, bro, stop playing. Got that rake? No, back. He still laughed at that. He's like, remember when you pulled the rake out on me? I was like, bro, we was kids. You still bring that up? Noah said he used to be in the principal's office all the time. Bro. Your mom sent, so did being paddled help you? Did being paddled help you? So I'm done with my topic, you guys. Life feels messy when you're doing the right things. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. All I can say, Emily, is that you got to do what you got to do. Report it. That's the thing. Like when you guys come on here saying stuff, like I'll engage, but like it's like I can't do nothing about it. I can tell you the right thing to do about it, but you gotta. That's up to you and your fam and the principal and all that to do something about it. You guys say, oh my gosh, Nick, Ding Dong Ditch used to be fun. Ding Dong Ditch used to be fun. Super, super fun. I'm trying to think of what. I'm trying to think. We did a lot of wild stuff. But a lot of people was like, because my brother was on the football team and we were really popular. And somebody egged our house before. Somebody egged our house. It was a whole bunch of somebody egged our house before. I'm trying to think of crazy things. Yeah, I don't want to tell y'all. I did a lot of crazy stuff. It was fun though. It was fun. Let me see. What? So y'all all sound like baby kids. No, I didn't know. The cowboy you said used to run from a law on your ATV. What? No, but no, I think honestly, I wouldn't put if it was me, I wouldn't do ding dong ditch in this day and age because like you mess around and get shot nowadays. People go too far. I was at the gym and it was this black dude, bro. He got out. I swear to God, he had a gun, but it looked like a machine gun or something. And he had it on his side. And he was like looking around. I'm like, my dude, what are you into? Like that's crazy. You got to carry that gun like that. It's wild. Why did you used to steal corn? What? Raw corn? Noble said raw corn. What did you do with the corn? Are you not able to steal raw corn in the fields? If it's out in the open, shouldn't you be able just to grab it? No way. Hi, Emily. No way. You said kids this summer was doing it? Stealing corn, probably stacking up on that shit and taking it back home and probably putting the boiling water and over there making it like that in the kitchen. On the ATV, bro. Just snatching them off the, what is it, on the roots? Just snatching them off. Probably, did you have a bag? Did you have a bag? Did you have a bag, cowboy? Did you have a bag where you just go real fast, put them in the bag, tie it up, and drive off? Bro, that sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds fun. That's how stealing corn, bro. When I'm fast, sometimes I may get them and chase them. These kids wild, bro. Hey, but they probably having a time of their life playing Ding Dong Ditch. I know I used to get a thrill. High I-90, a book sack, a book sack. High I-90 West. I hope all is well. It's been a minute since we talked. People love corn out there, but if it's in a cornfield though, how is it stealing? Okay, bye, Emily. I'll see y'all 7. Everybody's laughing. I-90. Good to see you. Nice to see you too. Thank you so much for coming in. I'll be back on here at 7. I'm actually about to get off in a little bit, but I just wanted to touch base with you all. I'm probably gonna have some hot tea. Tea has been like settling like my stomach, man. I don't know what. My mom is having this Christmas party tomorrow. And she's like, "What can you have with all your allergies?" I was like, "Bro, I'm so scared." I was just like, "Mom, I'll just bring my own food." Scared to eat the wrong thing. Oh, let me see. Diabolical even. Yeah, free corn stealing from the local farmers. Bro, corn. So let me guess. I'm assuming that you love corn. You don't do it anymore? Yeah, I figure you don't. I figured. I used to. I did something when I think back. It was really embarrassing. Like my friend was. I don't even know if I want to tell y'all because it's bad. Yeah, tea will only a small amount of sugar is great for your stomach. Oh, a little small amount. Okay, I'm gonna throw the sugar in there. You guys, I look like complete like I look like crap. Oh my gosh, you want me to tell you? Okay, so my friend was driving and I had okay, I this has happened when I was way younger. I had like I was filling up buckets of water, right? So I'll be in the back seat and then we'll drive by people and then I'll get outside the window and I'll get the whole bucket and just throw it on whoever was on this throw it on whoever was on the side of the road. And we had these kids, they just got off the bus and I was like, speed up. Got the whole bucket of water. Whoa! I look back, the water, the kids, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? The books and everything got wet. It was so bad. And I recorded it. I recorded it at the time. And like, but people like a lot of people thought it was funny, and then some people were like, "Bro, you're wrong for that." Yeah, I was young and stupid. I was young and stupid. Then I like go into like in Walmart and like, where's the hottest pepper at? And I'll grab a pepper and then I'll just eat it. Like it was crazy. It was wild. Hi Valerie. So you will give a free wash by show you was a little bro free, fast. It's like speed up, full ass bucket, just dump it on them. Yeah, free wash, bro. My friend was smooth on the car. He was. I was like, God damn, slow down. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like I used to do like wild stuff like that. Wild stuff like that. And it's so funny because I had a cousin, he passed away, but him and I got along a lot because like we're both real like bro wild. Like I never forget my cousin, bro. He's on Snapchat. He's on Snapchat, right? We talked all the time. And I looked on Snapchat, and he's like recording himself. All of a sudden, a girl came up to him and tapped him on his shoulder, and he was like looking at her like, "What's up?" And the girl just started making out with him, and I'm like, "No!" I was like, I text my cousin. I was like, "Do you know her?" He's like, "Nah, bro, but YOLO." I was like, "Bro, come on, wild." I know you was a little crazy. Yeah, I'm wild. Like I'm down for the shit. But I gotta watch it because my daughter has that same spirit. She be down for it. I was like, oh my god, I guess this is karma. Was the girl bad? I don't know if the girl was bad or not, but you walking up to somebody just making out. She didn't know my cousin. She just walked up to him, tapped him, and just started making out. And he's making out with her on Snapchat. I said, bro, you don't know who the fuck this girl is, and you're making out with her, bro. That shit was, I was crying. I watched it back so many times. I was like, no, he did not, bro. My whole family's crazy. Yes, my family's wild. Yeah, my family's wild. That was like the talk of the. Every time I see my cousin, bro, I'm like, yeah, he just making out with people, random girls in parties, bro. Insane, bro. Just made out with them. I was like, that's what people are on like these days. What would y'all do if somebody just walked up on you, but they fine as hell, and they're like, hey, you want to make out? What would you guys do? If they're fine, like everything you could imagine, breath smells good, fine. What would y'all do? What would y'all do? This person's your type, they're everything, and they just walk up on you like, so you want to make out? Bro, that was wild. She could have had herpes or something. That's what I said. That's what I told my cousin. I was like, you don't know what this girl got, and you just made out with her? I was like, bro, your fucking parents better not see this shit. And I wasn't gonna tell them. And they used to ask me all the time, ask me all types of stuff about my cousin. I was like, I don't know. I knew everything. I was like, I don't know. They're like, you better not be letting them do this. You better not be letting them do that. And he was always trying to go at me all the time. I was like, bro, if something happens, like, I don't know. Us together, that shit's gonna be wild. I wouldn't do it. She might have that stuff. Okay, so Cowboy said he wouldn't do it. Banana said she wouldn't do it. Neek, would you do it? No, but would you do it? I'm guessing I'm going to have to. No one said he got the bus, shot it down. What? He got money? Yeah, he got money. He got fashion. He got everything. Like, and let's say if it's like a famous person or somebody you really, really like are into, and they walk up to you like, hey, let's make out. But my type is no disease, so I can't catch anything. Okay, well, hey, if it could be your type. If your type have no disease and she walks up to you, a fine shite, and she's like, what's up with it? Would you do it? I'm really like, I don't know, you guys. When it comes to me, I'm real picky, so I don't do stuff like that. I'm be honest. I'll tell them, man, like, hey, like, I'm not gonna lie, you fine as hell, but I just don't make out with people like that. Like, let's hang out like a couple of times, a few times, and then let's see if you deserve a making out session. Because I just don't just make out with people like that. But you fine as hell, though. You fine as hell. Yes. That's how I talk, you guys. That's why, like, my friends just tell me, they're like, you're too like honest when it comes to men. For what? Like, what? Why am I gonna be modest? I'm not like, and the thing is that my friends were all like that. If we want something, we're not afraid to like see what's up with it. You know, and I'm honest with whoever I talk to. I tell them, you fine, you are fine, you are gorgeous, sexy, but I just don't make out with people like that. A girl did sit on me at the movies in front. Oh, she was your crush? I don't know though. Something gotta be wrong with them. Hey, but they probably just neat. Okay, let's say if the person think you're fine as heck. I mean, if you're fine, you got it going on, and they like what they see. Some people just throw themselves at you. Have y'all experienced that before? I'm not gonna lie. I experienced a lot of times. People throw themselves at me all the time. Doesn't even matter what the gender is. And I'm like, whoa, like, hold on. Wait, time out. Like, people would just literally, like, just throw themselves at me like that. So, it's like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with them. I just know for a fact that I got it going on, right? Y'all probably looking at me like, you, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. Oh, she was trying to mark her territory in front of your crush. Uh, what you think about that, cowboy? I don't like when people do that. Like that's some weird shit. Ow, I bit my tongue. Sorry, it's some weird stuff. No, well, somebody shout if some 6'8", 230 fine shy dude walk up to you and he has great fashion, money, and everything you desire, you wouldn't make out with him? No, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna say his name, but there's you guys probably know who he is. No, he's not in the NFL anymore, but he was a famous NFL player, and he approached me one time, and he was. I'm not gonna lie. He's. I don't. She likes short people exactly. He was too big for me. He was really cute. I'm not gonna lie, very attractive, like very very attractive. But he was not my type. And so when he kept trying to talk to me and stuff like that, like he was trying to like link up, have me go with him, like all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't do stuff like that, bro. Like I told him, you guys, I was not nice. I said, what's up? What's up? What's up? I was like, you're nice, but I'm not interested. So yeah, nah, like, And I was looking at him like, bro, you are big. Yeah, nah. That's the thing, you guys, like when it comes to people, it takes a lot to catch my attention. I'm real particular and I'm really particular when it comes to like what I like. A lot of women like they like to explore and stuff like that, but if I'm not feeling you or if you're not my type, I'm not even gonna entertain the idea. That's how I am though. But I'm like a hard catch. It takes a lot to get my attention. So that's just me though. Let's see. Dang. Hey! Hold on, guys. Dang, it's hot as hell in here. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, Cowboy, you like nerdy and smart girls. I like that. I wish my brother used to like that. I wish my brother like girls that are like that. Hi, Alex. Welcome back. Nick said, I like big black guys. Like big? Like how big? Like what Noble was talking about? Like 6'8"? That's huge. 6'8", 230. I think you guys, I'm gonna open up my like, okay, so I don't know how I say I like guys that are like short or like average height, but I think I'm gonna open it up a little bit. So I think I'm gonna open up my roster to like, they can be tall. I think I'm gonna do that. 6'8" is tall, yeah, but I think I'm gonna open up my roster a little bit. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna brainstorm. Okay, he gotta be. Hi, y'all, welcome. He gotta be this age to this age, this and that. Muscles and tall, at least somewhat tall. Okay, so you like your dudes tall. 6'4", that's tall. That's crazy height. Hi, Sophia. That's crazy height. Okay, so Nick, like you like your man muscular. I like muscular men too. I like my man really fit. But I try to do my best to stay fit. Uh because it's like whatever you want, you gotta offer that. So if I'm saying I want somebody like fit, cut up, blah blah blah, then I have to be the same. So I went to the gym today, bro. I was doing those dips. I was hurting so bad. I was doing the dips, lifting the weight. I was doing everything that I possibly can. Cause I was like, bro, like I gotta be fit. So that way when I meet somebody, they fit, I'm fit, we good. Let me see. 5'11", 145. I can pull. I pull. Noble said he be pulling. Noble said he be pulling. That's a good height though. Okay, I feel like a lot of women like men that are tall. Like all my friends, they like tall men. They don't like short men. They like tall men. What the heck? Sophia, I was sick too. Okay, I'm so glad that you're feeling better. I wasn't on here yesterday. I've been down for a few days because I've been sick. Noble, are you skinny with muscles? No, he did not ask him that. Oh, he said yeah. He answered the question. Hey, Nikki said yeah. And Noble said he'd be pulling. He said he'd be pulling. So, Noble, you got game? I'm getting, okay, Cabo said he's getting shredded for the military. That's what's up. Dang, man, y'all doing a lot of transforming. I love it. Nick said, yeah, that's actually a good height. I don't mind guys that are skinny as long as they have muscles. Yeah, I like when I think back on everybody that I've like entertained or like dated or whatever, they all been muscular. But that's because I've always been a gym rat. Like honestly, like a gym rat. A gym rat. Like the first guy that I was like in a situationship with, like I mean, when I mean cut up, I mean cut up. But we were both gym heads. Gym heads all the time. Like he was always in the gym, I was in the gym, and we just looked like two muscular just people by each other. But he was really into fitness, so I like men that are into fitness because I'm always like into fitness too. But I'm not like you know how like those women be working out with their mans and they be struggling. "Ah, I need help." I'm not like that. I'm like, yo, rack it up, bro. Let's go. Get on there. Like I'm like I be getting into work. Like one of my best friends, he don't live here no more, man. I miss when you lived here. But we used to work out all the time. He a little muscle man, little short little muscle man. And we work out together. Like we don't play no games, bro. And he don't. And I like he be like, hey, like that's how you got. I'm like, no. He's like, well, do another rep. Like I said, like fitness. And I like my dudes like that too. So yeah, like I'm like, hey, bro, you want to hit the gym? Then let's do it. Let's do it. Let me see. How's your stomach doing today? Yes, something going around, Sophia. I dated lots of skinny tall guys. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Um, mm-mm. Mm, average height, kind of short. Yeah, that's all I dated. But you say you dated lots of skinny tall guys. Yeah, my one of my best friends, she likes skinny tall guys. And I was like, she like, girl, this dude I'm talking to, he's fine. I look at him like, nah, he's not my type. He's not my type. He's not my type. But I don't know, like, I always come across like some girls I hang out with, right? Like it would irritate me because they always got insecure when I came around, or they think I want their dude. I'm like, bro, it's not my type. Not every woman sleep with everybody's man. A lot of women are not like that. A lot of women have morals. You know what I mean? Oh, let me see. Yeah, my big brother 6'4", and when I say his women throwing themselves at him is crazy. He's where I got my. Oh, so he put you. Your brother put you on game. He pulls too. Nick, I got a question for you. Do you like somebody that has a lot of women? Or would you deal with somebody that has a lot of women? Or would you guys like with the guys? Would you deal with a woman that has a lot of men, like on like like on her roster or that wants her? Noble says stay strong, cowboy. 3 days are rough, but after that, I heard it's not hard. What we talking about? The military? I like working out. You do a lot of okay. You do a lot of quick feet. Oh, I like quick feet stuff. I like working out too. I get really bored though. But the thing is that like I really have to. I've been challenging myself because like the gym is just be too easy. So I've been really like challenging myself. But I'm happy though because my birthday's next week and I wanted to get down to 148 and I'm at 148 right now. But that's because I cut out like a whole bunch of like stuff that like I'm allergic to and stuff that's high in sodium because I love like a lot of stuff that has like a lot of like sodium in it. But my goal is like to get back down to like 145, 140-ish. Are you getting shredded like the UFC guys? Sophia Nova said to make sure you drink a lot of water. Having morals today is top notch. It is. You said they can have them. I don't like a lot of dudes that have a lot of women. Like I'm not for that. And a lot of men like are like up front. Like I have friends and stuff that say they tell girls like, hey, I like I wouldn't be in a relationship with like more than one woman and they're okay with it. Somebody tell me that I'm like, all right, bro, bye. Like I ain't got time. Who got time for that? I don't. Oh. I don't pull as much as I used to because I just shaved bald as soon as I get my wave back. Why you shave your head bald? Bald men are sexy. Bald heads are sexy. Thank you. You guys, hold on. They in here loud. Hold on. Thank you, Sophia. You said you run 4 miles a day? That sounded like a lot. Well, how you getting dreads? I know you can't have dreads in the military, can you? I don't know why, Neek, but for once, I get the back and tour for ladies. You're saying that you haven't been pulling since you got your head since you shaved your head bald? Cowboy, you say you try to get dreads? I like wave, dreads, and men with long hair at least a nice cut. I don't. No offense to anybody. I don't personally. I don't like dreads. I don't like dreads. I don't like the way it look. I don't like dreads at all. I prefer just like a. I really like hair. A lot of the dudes that I used to talk to, they had really long hair. Yeah, I like hair, but I mean like waves or curls. I really like curls. It's whatever. Oh, you had a long mullet. Ladies can't resist a man with wave. Nah, ladies be loving the man with the waves. Got that nice cut, smell good. A man that smells good. Oh my god. A man that smells good. I mean, like like when you see somebody and they look great, but they don't smell like nothing. Like, bro, just get some cologne. I had a friend. He used to always spend over like $200 on his cologne, and he used to laugh because grandma like he was my best friend. I was like, oh my god, bro, you gonna make somebody pull off they and throw them the way you smell. That's good. You drink a lot of water, Sophia. Yeah, cowboy went from stealing corn to having a long mullet. I see like little kids with mullets, but not a grown man. Okay, well, a gallon of water, Sophia, is good. I've been laughing. All right, guys. I'm about to be off here. I'm about to get off because yeah, I need to order some stuff before it gets too late, and then I need to finish packing up some stuff. So okay, I love you guys. I'll be back on there at 7. You guys, please join me at 7 p.m. Continue to feel better, Sophia. You guys, I really appreciate talking to you guys. Can you guys throw me hearts in the chat? Can you throw me hearts in the chat if you can? Throw me hearts in the chat. Throw me hearts in the chat. Yep. You're gonna be here. Okay, at 7. Hopefully, Cowboy, Sophia, Noble. If you guys if you guys can join at 7, please do. It's gonna be like a good session. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. And Nick, I'm gonna hit you up after this, okay? You're not gonna be able to make it? Okay. Well, hopefully you can make the next live. I'll be on all week. All weekend. Okay. I'll see you guys at 7. I love you guys so much, okay? Bye.